I curated a work called Marathon by an artist named Aharona Israel. I wanted to understand the experience that an Israeli might be going through right now. Israel is an incredibly confusing place, and it's very difficult to understand how to be in relationship to Israel for almost everyone. And what I love so much about Marathon is that it captures that confusion, and it captures that feeling that Israelis have trying to be Israeli. The marathon is built with using the stories of the three performers, so you develop a very personal connection to each performer, while at the same time the three characters are running around in a circle for the entirety of the show. I think they run 8 kilometers. It's a really grueling and impressive feat, but at the same time it really captures this beautiful metaphor of running towards a very, very terrifying finish line, because that finish line is a parallel for a resolution, and what that resolution in Israel looks like is incredibly unclear, quite dangerous, potentially, and I think a lot of people wonder if we'll ever actually get to that finish line. I see a lot of the work and a lot of the conversations around Israel being represented in very black and white terms. What I like so much about Marathon is that it presents an incredibly gray picture, and I think that that gray is where the potential for a resolution might actually exist, if there is one at all. It's the opposite of extremism. It's not pacifism, but it's deep, deep empathy. I think that the experience of watching Marathon is kind of like the experience of, or what I imagine might be the experience of being Israeli. It's not one thing. I think there are parts that are difficult, but there are parts that are quite beautiful and moving. There are parts that are exciting, and there are parts that are ugly. I think the audience reaction to Marathon will be that they have seen something that is an incredibly contemporary piece of theater, while at the same time be privy to a conversation that far transcends just the work itself.